My name is Marianne Wheeler. I'm principal of Kula Elementary School. This is my 28th year in the Department of Education. I think one of the biggest things is people don't realize the fires were crazy and the wind was like nothing we've ever seen. We had sustained winds of 80 miles an hour for about 36 hours. Not only did we have fires up country, we had trees down, power lines down. I think at 3:30, I got a phone call that the fires were getting close to my house and I left work. I couldn't get home. I called my school and evacuated my campus. That night, watching the fire below our house and then watching Pelehu fire start and then watching the fire in Kihei start. And in minutes, it spread like nothing you can imagine. And you could still see the plume from Lahaina. I tell people it was like all of Maui was on fire. The day of the fires, the night of the fires, and the next few days as cell towers were down, power, internet was out, so people didn't really know what was going on. Shortly thereafter, we got a warning about the water. We went about 35 days being under a water advisory for the majority of upcountry Maui Kula area. There were 19 homes that were destroyed in the upcountry area, 16 in Kula and 3 up Olinda Road. And where the fires were, not only did they destroy homes, but they destroyed lots of pasture land. And so when the fires are burning, they burned into water lines. And when they burn into the water lines, there's a possibility of contamination. Every day, people would come, they go to the water buffaloes, which are water tankers that they strategically place around Upper Kula and Kula, and they would fill up their water and go home. This was like every day for families. Every day they had to go get water or find out where we're going to shower tonight. So people had to figure out where they were going to take care of their personal hygiene or how they're going to eat, how they're going to clean. You couldn't cook with the water. You couldn't boil the water. You could bathe with it, but people weren't sure because they were talking about having VOCs and benzene in the water. For school, we were able to work with the county to get a water buffalo up here so they would fill it every day for us so that we had water for the cafeteria so we could feed kids. And then the community was amazing and dropped off pallets and pallets of water for us. What is amazing is how our community came together. It was like overwhelming the amount of help that we had. We're able to provide the community a sense that their children were safe here at school. We had Miss Oprah Winfrey came by with some water. We got a phone call of how she could help. And at the moment she called us, we needed hand wipes and we needed bottled water to open school. So she was able to get us enough supplies to get us open and so we can continue and going. And she checked back later again and we were in a good place. So that means a lot. We had 3 families that lost their homes. So we were able to put out a needs drive and the community dropped off and the school, everybody dropped off. So the families were able to get supplies that they needed. People want to help. People did what they could do for their community. Ours is, minor compared to what happened in Lahaina, but it's still a big deal for us up here in Kula. I will tell you, everybody I know stepped up to the plate and went above and beyond to make sure that kids were welcomed back in a safe and nurturing environment to start the school year. And I don't think we can be more thankful for the brave men and women of our fire department and everything they did to try and save lives that night. Helicopters are still flying here from time to time because the fire's still not out up in Olinda. Our firefighters up here, they had a 2-man crew that was just going around in a loop, spraying water to save houses. And they did that for hours. I think the way we can support is have that aloha spirit. Nobody wanted this to happen. This was like something we've never seen. And maybe there are issues with our infrastructure, but having gone through it and knowing the stories of the firefighters and the police officers and people who survived Lahaina and up country, it just was fast. Everybody did everything they could to save as many lives as they could. Forgive and move on and build the best Maui we can.